Alright guys, I thought I would show you another of my self-propelled mowers. This is the fourth one, I hope. This is the Honda HRX217HYA. Difference between this and the next one up, to me this is the top model, that has electric start. I didn't want the electric start. I find that just useless and pointless. It starts really easy. I guess I will understand electric start if, I don't know, maybe you've had surgery or something like that. I don't know. It starts so easy. Electric start's kind of pointless to me. Anyway, it does have the easy start. Choke is a GCV 190. It's the next step up from the GCV 160, that I had on the Husqvarna mower. A couple of things about it. Your usual. You have your oil there. I've always used Honda's 10W30 small engine oil. Nice big gas cap on that. It does have a filter in there too. You do have a fuel valve shut off. You can see there. Air filter. A nice feature is it does mulch bag and side discharge kinda. I'll explain that one. But anyway, you can change it over right here to mulch your bag. I tend to mulch with it more than any. Another feature is the deck. The deck is made out of neck tight, something like that. Really, it's rust resistant. It's never going to rust. Almost unbreakable. In a video, they've even had a vehicle parking on it, and it still don't break. Let's see, each wheel, to adjust the height, you have to go from wheel to wheel to wheel to adjust that. What I was talking about, it's sort of got side discharges under here. The bag comes off just like any other self-propelled. It lifts right off. Anyway, there's where it shoots into the bag. You can open that up and it'll discharge out the back there. I've never used that. That's said I've used this only for mulching, and occasionally, very few times have I used it for bagging. What else? Okay, get my shadow out of the way here. Okay, there's your on the self-propelled. It is rear wheel drive. It's at this speed. I've never used it past half. Believe me, half is good enough. It'll pull you really well, and of course your throttle here. It does have blade stop. This is a feature I really like. Well, as you see here, blade control and clutch. You can push it like that. It won't, it won't mow. As soon as you want it to cut, you hold this down and push forward, and the blade engages. That's been useful if you got something in your way, something you need to get out of there, or maybe even an emergency, child or a pet or something like that runs near. Okay, the things I don't like is, well, number one, I'm always picky about that, having to adjust it on each wheel. That's lazy, I know, but I don't know, I don't like that. Number two, price. This is an expensive mower, $729. And that's more, or close to, or just about more than any two of the other mowers put together. And, I know things like the deck are nice and the blade stop, but really it doesn't mulch any better than that Toro does. It does mulch well, don't get me wrong. It's got the twin blades underneath, and it doesn't, I'm not saying it cuts bad. It does cut good, but so do the others. It doesn't have side discharge, and I know it has to do with the deck, but it doesn't have the hose washout for it underneath. Whenever I mow with this thing, I've always got to take it up to the house and put it on its side, air filter up, and really spray underneath to get all the glop and grass and crap out of it. So yeah, as I said, good things is, yes, it's really well made. It's probably not going to have any difficulty lasting 20 years. Honda makes a great engine. things is price, weight, something else I mentioned, weight. It is the heaviest mowers. Even with that deck, it's just the heaviest. So anyway, let me mow with it here, you know, show you what it sounds like. It is a pretty quiet mower too. That's another good thing. Camera down. You can hear it there. It's pretty quiet, but as far as mowers go, quiet. And it does sound really good. Oil, I've only used 10W30 Honda small engine oil on it, as I do any of my Honda engines. So sometimes also another thing I don't like is sometimes when you engage the blade, like here, you know, it pulls forward, propels is fine. But sometimes when, you know, I hit the blade here, it almost, and engages the blade, acts like it wants to shut off. So let it off the blade, you heard it, still running. That is kind of nice with it. Shut it off here. Anyway, my thoughts on it are, and I know it probably won't make me many fans, but if I had the option again, if I would have bought it, no, I wouldn't have. Not, and it's you know, not that I don't like Honda, I do. I think I would have just rather grabbed one of the cheaper steel deck ones than I would this. $729. Well, in my case, it was $699. Is an awful lot. You know, time will tell if it you know, holds up better than the others do. And like I said, it's not a dislike. It does a hell of a job. It's just, is it worth, you know, 2 of the other mowers? No, I don't think so. You know, but like I said, I know that probably won't make me a lot of fans of the Honda crowd, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Subscribe, let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you guys later.